Welcome to Blending with Henry. Hey you guys, how you doing? My name is Henry. I have a big show planned for you guys today, probably the biggest. But first, I want to let you guys know I watch other people. I learn from other people. And I met some amazing souls last year, and I just want to give them a shout out. First, I want to give a shout out to my boy Lenny Gale. Lenny has a channel on YouTube called The No Yoke Show. Now he does some amazing blender reviews, so you guys got to check him out. And then also I want to give a shout out to Tara Shawn Hausner. Tara Shawn has a channel on YouTube called The Blender Babes. Now you guys got to check it out. She has some really good blender reviews, and your eyes will thank you. Trust me on that. Oh, really, seriously, okay. So also, last but not least, I just want to give a shout out to an amazing soul. Her name is Leanne Savage. I've learned a lot from Leanne. Leanne is called the Blender Lady, and she has a Vitamix enthusiast group on Yahoo. Very helpful. But today we're talking about the Vitamix S55 Personal Blender, all new. I have 10 recipes, count them 10. The biggest video I've ever done, the most recipes I've ever done. So I'm all ready. If you guys are ready, come along with me and let's get started. The Vitamix S55 Personal Blender retails for $459, you guys, and it comes with a full 5-year warranty that covers normal wear and tear. No other single-serve machine on the market can make that statement. This is the Vitamix Professional Series 750. If the Vitamix Professional Series 750 gave birth, this is what it would be. The all-new Vitamix S55 Personal Blender. Now it's really sleek looking, you guys. It's stylish to a fault, and it packs a punch of blending power. The Vitamix Professional Series 750 is the top of the line. It's more powerful and is designed for very demanding cooks. But there are people that want something smaller for traveling, or if they live in a college dorm and have limited space. They would choose the Vitamix S55 Personal Blender. Now both machines share much of the same characteristics. They both have the brushed stainless finish. They both have the variable speed control knob for precise speeds to get the perfect blend. Now they both also have the pre-programmed presets for that timed blend. Now this is especially handy if you have a family that does not want to learn how to use a blender, okay? And they both have a dedicated pulse feature for quick chopping. On the S55 you just switch it on and press a button. On the Pro 750 it has a dedicated toggle switch. What's unique about the S55 is it has an included interchangeable smaller cup for single-serve drinks. Now it's ideal for that cold drink or hot soup you want to take on the go or in the car. It's the perfect size. So what about the Vitamix Professional Series 750? Now there are times where people might say that this is just too big, okay? Well, Vitamix also makes a 32-ounce container. It's perfect for making smaller drinks or that single serving. Now this is the original gangster, the S30, okay? And this is the new S55. Now the S30 comes in a piano black finish and it's also available in red. The S55 currently comes in the brushed stainless finish, which is also considered a premium option in other Vitamix machines. The S55 also has 4 pre-programmed presets for smoothies. Now a new feature called Power Blends, dips, spreads, and frozen desserts. And both machines have the legendary variable speed control. Both machines have a dedicated pulse switch, but they work differently. On the S30, you toggle the control knob to pulse. On the S55, you switch to the pulse setting and simply press the button. Notice on the S55, I can do very short and controlled pulses at a much lower speed. Watch again on the S30, the pulses are at a higher speed and are not as controlled and quick as the S55. Like the S30, pressing the button longer on the S55 results in higher speed choices. With the S55 starting out slower with quicker pulses, I have more control with delicate blends. Just like the S30, the drive socket and blade base on the S55 have metal gears, have a drainage hole in case of a leak, comes with a recipe book with lots of recipes and a tamper for processing thick ingredients. The blade base is also interchangeable. You simply unscrew it from the single serve cup, then attach it to the 40-ounce container, and now you're ready for bigger blends. The S55 has a double wall insulated cup, unlike the NutriBullet or the Ninja that come with cheap plain cups that are not insulated, resulting in the unpopular wet cup syndrome, plus the ice is melted as you see on the left, as opposed to the double wall insulated Vitamix cup on the right. Carrot apple juice is so good and so easy to make, you guys. Here's the recipe. 1/2 cup of ice cubes, 3/4 cup of diced or baby carrots, 1/4 of a large green or red apple, 1½ teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1 cup of filtered water. And let's get started. You always want to load the 20-ounce cup with the solid ingredients first, since it will be flipped upside down. 1/2 cup of ice cubes. 3/4 of a cup of diced or baby carrots. 1/4 of a large green or red apple. A lemon. 1½ teaspoons of lemon juice. You can use your favorite brand of honey. Just make sure it's not flavored. 1 teaspoon of honey. One cup of filtered water. I'm using the Power Blend preset, which is designed for very tough ingredients such as carrots. It blends for 1 minute. Notice how it starts out slowly to break down everything first. Then it gradually speeds up. It's a perfectly programmed preset. Look at that amazing orange color. Now attach the lid cover and you're ready to go hang out. But I'm sure you guys want to see the pour. It has a nice smooth liquid with the fiber and it's very refreshing. This is one of my favorite drinks. So what if you wanted the carrot apple juice without the fiber? Well, get yourself a large measuring cup or a glass dish. Use a nut milk bag to strain the fiber. Get a good quality one for about $15. Simply pour the carrot apple juice into the nut milk bag. This is so quick, you guys. You can do this right before going to work. Grab a hold of the nut milk bag. Now, it's not a nut sack, by the way. Okay, it's a nut milk bag. Okay, and begin squeezing the bag to separate the juice from the fiber. clean and crisp, you guys, and it beats any commercially sold drink from retail stores. And there you go. Apple beet juice is something I've never had before, you guys, and I'm glad I tried it. So here's the recipe. 1/4 cup of ice cubes, 1/2 cup of chopped raw beet, 1/2 cup of roughly chopped apple, seeds removed, 1/2 cup of chopped carrots, 1/4 cup of loosely packed spinach, 1/2 cup of unsweetened apple juice. And let's get started. To make the apple beet juice, you need 1/4 cup of ice cubes, 1/2 cup of chopped raw beet, 1/2 cup of rough chopped apple with seeds removed, 1/2 cup of chopped carrots, 1/4 cup of loosely packed spinach, 1/2 cup of unsweetened apple juice, I'm going to use the smoothie setting, which blends for 40 seconds. Watch after a few seconds it speeds up and sucks down the ingredients. You guys, look at that deep color. Now attach the lid and you're ready to head out for the day. And of course, I'm sure you want to check out how smooth it is when it pours. So let's check it out. Oh man, once again, look at that rich mahogany color, and it's perfectly smooth. You guys, it's naturally sweet and delicious. And there you go. You guys, this is a detox drink I make every single day. And here's the recipe. 1/2 cup of ice cubes, 2 small sprigs of broccoli, 1/2 inch slice of ginger root, 1/2 of a medium apple, seeds removed, 1/2 cup of packed frozen kale, wheatgrass any amount you prefer, 1/2 teaspoon of chia seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, and 1 cup of filtered water. Let's get started. 1/2 cup of ice cubes, 2 small sprigs of broccoli, 1/2 inch slice of ginger root, 1/2 of a medium apple, seeds removed, 1/2 cup of packed frozen kale, wheatgrass, any amount you like, 1/2 teaspoon of chia seeds, 1/2 of a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. This helps to reduce the foam and it offers very good health benefits. 1/2 cup of filtered water. I'm going to use the power blend setting to break everything down since most of the ingredients are solids. Attach the lid and you're ready to detox on your way to work. But I'm sure you guys would love to see how smooth it came out. Right, you guys? Okay, let's take a look. This is a perfect drink for detox cleansing or if you're on a clean diet regimen. Look how smooth it turned out. You guys, I've been eating orange creamsicle since I was born 18 years ago. Here's the recipe. 1/2 of a large orange, seeds removed, 1 teaspoon of orange extract, 1 tablespoon of agave nectar, and 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk ice cubes. And let's get started. 1/2 of a large orange, seeds removed. And you can leave on the pith, it has nutrients and it's not bitter. 1 teaspoon of orange extract. 1 tablespoon of agave nectar. 2 cups of almond milk ice cubes. And I'm going to use the tamper to help process the ingredients, and I'm going to blend at the highest speed. When you hear that long Vitamix growl, you guys, it's ready. See, it's perfectly frozen, but let's double check. Whoa, whoa, it's frozen, okay. This is so much fun, you guys. You can obviously tell I enjoy this. You guys, this smells so good. Fresh orange and cream, the perfect creamsicle sorbet. And there you go. This is by far the easiest sorbet you'll ever make. Okay, and here's the recipe. 2 cups of frozen mixed berries and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Let's get started. To make the mixed berry sorbet, use 2 cups of frozen mixed berries. Now I have raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. Very healthy. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm going to use the tamper to help process the ingredients. I'm starting out on variable speed 1 and I'm going to quickly increase to the highest speed and blend for 50 seconds. Now, once again, it's perfectly frozen, but let's double check, okay? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Well, you guys, it looks like we're good, okay? Now what's nice about this dessert, you guys, is the fruit is dense and flavorful, and it didn't need any added sweetener. Look at that deep cherry color. Oh man, if you guys are a fan of sweet and salty flavors, you will love the cashew dip. Here's the recipe. 1½ cups of raw cashews, 1½ cups of unsweetened coconut flakes, 1½ teaspoons of lime juice, 2½ tablespoons of honey, 1½ teaspoons of red curry paste, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of chopped arugula, and 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. Let's get started. To start the cashew dip recipe, you need 1½ cups of raw cashews, 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. Now I got these at my local bulk food store, you guys. 1½ teaspoons of lime juice, 2 1/2 teaspoons of honey, 1½ teaspoons of red curry paste. Now believe it or not, you guys, this adds a nice punch to the cashew dip. One teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of fresh black pepper, Now I'm going to use the tamper to help process the ingredients. I'm starting out on variable speed 1 and I'm going to slowly increase to 10. You can also pulse it a bit to break everything down first. Now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of chopped arugula and 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut milk. I'm going to ramp up to the highest speed once more just to get everything well incorporated. I like how the S55 blended everything perfectly smooth. This cashew dip has a nice pistachio-like color. Now for presentation, garnish with a few cashews and a few crostini for a nice crunch. This is sweet and salty, and it's even better the next day, you guys. So you can make this the night before a party. Ooh, you guys have got to try this! Make this tomato vinaigrette once and you'll never buy from the grocery store again. And here's the recipe. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of a chopped shallot, 1 large Roma tomato cut in eighths, and 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. To make the fresh tomato vinaigrette, use 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. You can add your favorite premium honey, just make sure it's not flavored. Add 1 teaspoon of honey. 1/8 teaspoon of ground black pepper. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of a chopped shallot. 1 large Roma tomato cut in eighths. One-third cup of extra virgin olive oil. I'm starting out on variable speed 1 and gradually increase to the highest speed and blend until the dressing is fully emulsified. Now just add the lid and you can pour your dressing right from the spout. Now I'm sure you would like to see how smooth and creamy this dressing is, right you guys? So let's take a look. Now I'm using my trusty and super cool Vitamix drink cup, okay? Look at that amazing color, and it's rich and creamy. And you guys, this smells amazingly good. Too bad YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision. And a delicious dressing is useless if it's not introduced to a beautiful salad. The traditional way of making chocolate mousse is still preferred, but this is a quick and easy way to make it in your Vitamix, and here's the recipe. 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, about 2 teaspoons of orange zest, 1/4 cup of premium chocolate sauce. To make this quick and easy orange chocolate mousse, use 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Add about 2 teaspoons of orange zest. One-quarter cup of premium chocolate sauce. Securing the lid in place, now I'm going to use the frozen dessert setting, which blends for 30 seconds. It actually looks like rich ice cream, but it's actually very light and smooth. For presentation, use a spoon just to smooth it out. Then garnish with orange zest. This is one of those indulgent desserts, you guys, like when you feel like treating yourself. There's almond milk, there's soy milk, but if you haven't had cashew milk, you really haven't had a great glass of milk. So here's the recipe. 1 cup of raw soaked cashews, 3 cups of filtered water, and 1 cup of ice cubes. That's it. To make this fresh cashew milk, use 1 cup of raw soaked cashews. Soak them for at least 1 to 2 hours. 3 cups of filtered water. One cup of ice. Now the ice makes it cold and ready to drink right away. One of the unique features of Vitamix machines is their dome lids. Because of the extra room in the lid, I can fill the container all the way to the rim without any leaking. I'm starting out on variable speed 1 and slowly increase to the highest speed and blend for about 1 minute. Now move the variable speed control between 1 and 3 just to get rid of the extra bubbles in the milk. This will reduce the bubbles that form from the top. Notice the cashew milk is right up to the rim and it didn't leak. I've only seen Vitamix pull that off. Now get yourself one of these cool milk bottles and pour it up. It tastes so close to the cow's version, you will never want dairy-based milk ever again. So what if you wanted chocolate cashew milk? Then add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of chocolate sauce or your favorite premium chocolate syrup, Now, you just want to ramp up the speed to variable 4 just to mix the chocolate, sugar, and the syrup and blend for about 25 seconds. And once again, look how full the container is and absolutely no leaking. Oh man, life is so good, you guys. Okay. This is so rich and chocolatey. I made this for a few people and they said it was by far the best chocolate milk they have ever had. And there you go. This has become my all-time favorite soup to make in the Vitamix. Here's the recipe. 1 cup of frozen peas, 1/2 cup of baby carrots, 1 stalk of celery, 2 medium red potatoes, 1/4 of a medium red onion, 1/2 a cup of cooked crispy bacon, 2 strips of raw bacon, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 bay leaf, and 2 cups of low sodium broth. And once again, let's get started. First, in a skillet, add the peas, bay leaf, and veggies plus a few strips of bacon for flavor. Sauté until tender. Removing the bacon and bay leaf first, add about 3/4 of the peas and veggie mixture to the container. Add in 1/2 cup of crispy bacon. Pre-cook the bacon before the veggies. Add room temperature low sodium broth. You want to add enough to cover up to 1/2 inch over the veggies and the bacon. One tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Now this adds richness to the soup and reduces the foam. I mentioned before that I love the dome lid on the Vitamix. It allows me to fill the container up without worrying about leaks. I'm starting out on variable speed 1 and slowly increase to the highest speed and blend for about 6 minutes. Now look at that steam shooting out of the top. A perfectly hot pot of soup. Now to make the soup chunky, just add the rest of the peas and veggies or your desired amount. Yes, I should have done this through the lid plug opening rather than taking the lid off, okay? Henry makes mistakes too, okay? But it's okay, you guys. The soup is still very hot. Now add more crispy bacon. Now I'm switching to the pulse setting, giving a few short pulses to lightly break down the added ingredients. For presentation, get a nice fresh loaf of crunchy sourdough French bread and set everything up on a cutting board. Oh man, you guys, this is simply amazing. Now check out that gorgeous green color. Now look at that steam. Okay. This soup is hot and ready to eat. I can smell the bacon and the potatoes are chunky. And look at that close up. Okay. Now garnish with fresh ground black pepper. Add more bacon. You can't go wrong with bacon, right? Drizzle some extra virgin olive oil and your soup is complete. And there you go. So, were you and the Vitamix S55 made for each other? Let's take a look. I showed you guys what a workhorse the S55 is. However, if you are a demanding cook, need versatility with container sizes, need the power of a commercial machine, then you should go for a full-size Vitamix such as the Vitamix Professional Series 750. If you already have a Vitamix S30 such as the black one on the left, there really isn't much need to upgrade to the S55. However, if you don't have a Vitamix personal blender and are considering one, I would definitely choose the S55 due to its versatility, and it just looks amazing in that brushed stainless finish. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope the video helped you. Now, if you like this video, please press the like button, and please subscribe for future video updates. Now, you can purchase a Vitamix through me, save money, and get some special perks. Contact me for more details. I need your support. Supporting me means more future video content for you guys. Now, please remember to visit me at www.blendingwithhenry.com. Blending with Henry is also on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And I will see you all next time.